Hey guys, this is Pure Ice, and I am putting out a beginner's tutorial for either new Battlefield players or new Battlefield 3 players. Now, if you're new to the Battlefield series, like altogether, I'm going to let you know now this isn't a Call of Duty game. You know, the maps are 10 times bigger, and it's just, a lot more in depth with the maps, the weapons, even the vehicles. I know Call of Duty doesn't have vehicles, so I'm just gonna be doing a video to show for new players where to start and what to do. So this is the main screen, and really you don't have that many customization stuff yet. But this My Soldier is, it shows your stats, your progression, which the kits I'll get into that later, and the vehicles I'll get into later. Customization, that's your kits. And then you can actually, which is pretty cool, it's kind of like if you're from Call of Duty, your title and emblem. You can customize your dog tags, which is pretty cool. Sorry about that, guys. I got someone texting me, my bad. If anyone's still watching this, you guys know I use my phone. So, but, yeah, so here we go. I'll go ahead and, okay, so we will start customizing some of your class. Oh, I'll go over the main classes. Okay, there you have the assault class, which is assault rifles. You have the engineer class, which is submachine guns. The support class, which is LMGs, and then recon, which is sniper. So we'll start with the assault class. The assault class, is your basic. You start off with the M16. That's the only gun you have at the very beginning. And then we'll pretend like there's nothing here. Alright, so this is what it looks like when you first start without the bipod. This is what it looks like. Alright, so you have your M16, whatever assault rifle you have. Below it, you have your optic sight, which, ACOG, reflex, holographic. That's an infrared scope. And then a rifle scope. And then you have this scope, which I haven't unlocked yet, and then there's a few other ones too. And then below that, you have what you have on your rails, which can either be a foregrip or a bipod for the assault rifles. So there's not too much, but if you're starting off, I would start with the foregrip, and then for the sorry about that again, you guys. Sorry about that. All right, and then for the optic sight, I would go with reflex or holographic whenever you unlock them, but the ACOG's fine too because it gives you a little better zoom, but you have more recoil. Then the very last one is just your optics kind of thing, which a heavy barrel, which is good. That's better accuracy, but you have more vertical kick on your gun. The tactical light, which is good. Suppressor, the silencer, you guys know what that is. And then a laser sight. And then a flash suppressor. I haven't unlocked the flash suppressor yet, so I'm not really sure what it does, but I'm pretty sure it just is like a silencer without the silencing of the gun. The tactical light will actually blind people, which is pretty cool. And same with the laser sight. The laser sight helps you without zoomed in kills, and then the tactical light kind of actually lights up an area. But this is my setup. I mainly go holographic, foregrip, heavy barrel. But that's just me. And then whenever I unlock some later weapons, I'm going to put different stuff on. But the cool thing is, though, each gun, see that there's a little white bar under the M16A3? That's your rank of the actual gun. So let's say I wanted to start with this M4 that I unlocked just a little while ago. I have nothing for this gun because I haven't used it at all. So it's kind of like a progressive system on your guns. Then below next you have sidearms, which is just pistols with the tactical flashlight, like I said before, and suppressors. And you can unlock them. You unlock a bunch of them. Any of the Call of Duty people, we got the the automatic M9, the 3-round burst. They got the Magnum, the G18, which is automatic. So, that's nice. But I mainly just go with a M9 tactical. And then the next one is called your gadget. Now, this can, when you first start off with Assault, you're going to get a medic kit, which is pretty cool. So you can heal your teammates and yourself. You just throw it on the ground and it heals you. But whenever you get ranked up with that, you unlock the M320, which is, in other words, is a grenade launcher, which is pretty cool. And then same with that, though, there's a progression bar. Whenever you do that, you can unlock the buckshot for it, which is a shotgun. And then once you unlock enough for that, you get a smoke grenade, which is pretty cool because it, suppresses people. And then after that, there's another shotgun and then some more stuff that you guys can look at. And then you have your gadget 2, which I think the only thing for the assault weapons is the defibrillator. I'm not sure though, but you get defib, which is pretty cool. That brings you guys back. And then they have, for every class, for everything's the same, they have a perk system. So there's sprint, flak jacket, explosive resistance, and then some other things that have to do with bullets, and then an extra frag, and then more ammo. I mostly just do the flak jacket because, it's really helpful. Okay, moving on to engineer. Like I said, this is submachine guns. Everything is the same. Sidearms, everything the same. The only thing that's different now is you have rockets, The Stinger, Javelin, you guys know these from Call of Duty. And then for Gadget 2, they have a repair tool, AT mine, an EOD bot, which can destroy enemy explosives. You can actually send it out, and that's pretty much it. But the repair tool, builds and repairs vehicles and stuff. Okay, for the support class, everything is the same, just different weapons, Except for this, though, for the first gadget, you have an ammo box for giving ammo to your teammates. For Gadget 2, you can unlock C4 explosives, a claymore, a mortar, which I think the mortar you have to be at a pretty high level. I'm not sure though, but that's a pretty good gun. That's a pretty good thing because you can just put it down and keep firing off, because you could have another one of your buddies be another support guy, keep giving you ammo, and you just keep firing off mortars. That's sweet. So let's see here. Alright, and then the last and final class is the recon, which is, snipers, anything that you could think of with snipers. The Gadget 1, you get a TUGS, which is a sensor. I'm not sure what this other stuff is. I think this is all sensor stuff. I'm pretty sure. And then for Gadget 2, you get a radio beacon, which is an actual... It's like a tactical insurgent for your teammates that are in your squad. They can spawn on that. That's pretty cool. And then, like I said before, the perks go with this class too. But I don't have some of this stuff, so I can't actually choose it. So, what I would for any beginners in this game, what I would do is I would start out with the assault class, personally. I know, the recon, the sniper is cool, because you guys might be from Call of Duty and you're like, oh, quickscoping, that's cool. But this game, you can't quickscope, trust me. You need to lead your shots. There's gravity involved with this game. If you can quickscope on this game, please record it and send it to me, because I will treat you like a god, because there's just no way, I don't think. So I would go with assault, M16, burst fire. That's the biggest thing that a lot of people don't do in this game, is they don't burst fire, and you can't kill anybody unless they're super close. Use the defibs, you get a lot of points, and pull out that pistol, guys. Pull out that pistol when you need to. You'll see me doing it. Just do it. It's really helpful. Alright, and then whenever you get higher, the engineer is pretty much the same as the assault. It's just some machine guns, and same with support. It's just what your preference is. But I would start with assault rifle so you can unlock some things, get used to the game, get used to the customization. Alright, moving on to land vehicles. The first land vehicle we have is your average tank. And there are upgrades for this. A proximity scan, which is a sensor. Reactive armor, which I'm guessing is, armor to grenades and stuff. Thermal camo, which doesn't allow you to be spotted, and like tracing missiles and stuff. Maintenance, which upgrades, like if you're getting shot at, it'll build back your tank, which is pretty cool. And then an auto loader, which reloads it faster. IR smoke, which deploys smoke around you so no one can see you. Zoom optics, obviously, you zoom in. Thermal optics, obviously that's thermal. And then these are side weapons that you can get. So I got the coaxial LMG, which is an LMG with my shells, canister shells, guided shells, which is pretty cool. You gotta get a lot of tank kills with that though. And then this, I'm really not sure what this is. Oh, this is another kind of tank. And then a mobile AA gun, which is, for taking out aircraft. The aircraft, which is a big Battlefield thing. This is something that will never leave Battlefield, something that Battlefield would have over every other game. First, we have jets, and yes, I know I just said jets. I was freaking out the first time I saw it too. Like I said, same thing before. Pretty much nothing's different. Nothing's too much different in this, but heat-seeking missile, guided missiles, rocket pods, just the basic stuff. Attack helicopters. And then this is a bunch of other upgrades that you can do. And then scout helicopters, which is more like transport helicopters, but it also, shoots weapons. So guys, like I said, this is wrapping up my tutorial for Beginner's Guide. Like I said, just try out the assault rifle, get good with that class, and then switch classes, because it's what helped me. I mean, you guys can see I've ranked up a bunch in assault rifle already. I'm so far ranked up. I really never use any other class. But and then another thing I was going to talk to you guys about is I would start off with team deathmatch, because like I said, if you're new, you've probably played Call of Duty before, so you're used to that aspect of gameplay. Rush is very different. There's 2 objectives, you have to destroy both, and then you move on to 2 more, and it just keeps getting more and more. But after that, and then you have to defend those 2 objectives, so you keep getting pushed back, and that's different. No one's really ever played a game mode like that. So I would stick with team deathmatch, go with the assault class, even the engineer class, get used to the guns, and then switch. And then for the recon, just test it out on your own. See how you like it. If you don't, just don't use it. Because, the worst thing you could do is sit back in the back of the spawn and not kill anybody for your team, just being a sniper. That's just, that's annoying to other people, and it's frustrating to you too, because sniping is frustrating until you get good at it. So, alright guys, I really hope I helped you out. Just, don't get frustrated with this game, because this game is frustrating. You're not going to go on a 20 kill streak and get a nuke. So, remember that. Just play the game for the fun of it, and just have fun out there, guys. Alright, this was Pure Ice with a Battlefield beginning tutorial. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.